When I think about Scott, I think that he's very authentic, that he's very genuine, and that he's a very caring person, and certainly a person that puts family first. And I would say that the family includes the credit union family as well.
Scott is one of my most favorite people on this whole entire planet.
Scott was a very gracious CEO.
Scott is a transformative leader. He really inspires a vision that is greater than himself, and he teaches it to others.
I've known Scott since the very first day he came in for his interview. He had these Coke bottle glasses. He looked like a typical geeky accountant with this huge briefcase ready to conquer South Carolina Federal.
Scott's a goofy dude like me. I mean, we come from, we're very kindred spirit in a lot of senses, you know. He's not necessarily what I would call a professional CEO. Like, that's not where Scott came from. You know, Scott came from where I came from. Was let's do the work on the weekends. Let's work at night. Let's get this stuff done. Let's, you know, hard work is kind of what got Scott to where he is today.
Hi, this is Scott Woods. I'm the CEO at South Carolina Federal, and I am so excited that you're going to be joining us soon. I'm looking forward to seeing you and telling you all about the great opportunities that you have here. You might be a little anxious, but don't worry about that. Get excited. It's going to be great.
Scott is a great leader. He was a natural fit for the CEO role. And I think what I like the most about him is he comes from that accounting background where numbers are important to him, and he's worried about the safety and soundness of the credit union. But what I love the most is that he has a balance for the people here, and he really truly cares about every employee.
My favorite thing about how he leads the credit union is his engagement with people.
Individuals relate to Scott because he talks to them on a personal level.
He is very approachable. He's very compassionate. He's very interested in all aspects of the organization and all individuals within the organization.
Whether they are a service staff person or a support staff or a manager, I've seen him being natural and conversational.
I just love the fact that he's so approachable. You can come to him with anything.
A lot of times I think of Scott as another one of my brothers.
He really truly cares about people, and that makes a difference.
I feel that there is an inherent obligation on us as individuals, as citizens of our nation, but also as companies and organizations that thrive within our nation to give back. I'm a big believer in that.
I don't know if you know this, but Scott's love language is gift giving.
He will listen so carefully to what people say and then look for ways to surprise them later with a gift that really means something to that person.
He really takes even the smallest gift very personally.
He has a box in his office that has toys and gift items for employees' children that come by. He'll raise the lid, let them pick something out of it.
You see that also across the organization, this whole Santa Scott movement. That really was developed from that whole sense of Scott's love language.
On every employee's anniversary, they receive a handwritten note from Scott, and he takes a genuine interest in each individual employee so that he can put a little handwritten personal thing that he may know a little bit about them, or, and congratulate them on a job well done.
Scott is a great balance between fun and professionalism.
First of all, I think Scott's hilarious. He's got a great sense of humor, very sarcastic, very poignant.
He often says, fun is where you find it. And I can guarantee you that if you're around Scott, you're going to find fun.
I love the fact that he's fun-natured, and he cracks us up all the time.
When we rolled out the Life Simplified brand, he wasn't in his position too terribly long. And we had brought all the employees together, and we had hired this group called All That. And when all the employees got there that night, he delivered his speech flawlessly. And the All That group went on to do the tap dance as the closing act. And Scott jumped into that act and started tap dancing. And it was so funny, but I also think it brought a level of humility to him, that the employees got to see that he was fun and this was his personality. It just is really one of my favorite memories that sticks out.
The best thing about how Scott leads the credit union is how he has defined teamwork within our organization.
He makes sure that everyone works with each other versus against.
I really believe a big part of his legacy will be building not teamwork as a word, but as a culture.
Teamwork has always been highlighted, and it's always been something that's important. And there's a lot of people to thank for that, but I think that Scott's vision was the start of what that's become.
Scott's impact into the credit union industry is very subtle, but it's powerful.
Scott is very committed to the credit union movement. He's involved at the state level and at the national level through the GAC, and really believes in the credit union philosophy of people helping people.
His knowledge of the credit union movement, I don't know anyone in this organization who knows credit union movement as well as he does.
I don't even know how he does it. I mean, Scott and I are not far from the same age. He's a little older. But not just the credit union industry, but just financial industry in general. I mean, he's involved in so many boards.
From an industry perspective, Scott believes very deeply in credit unions and the places that credit unions hold within the financial services industry.
It is his passion to make sure that our industry not only survives, but it thrives. And that's why he gives so much.
Scott is so empathetic and compassionate and caring towards other individuals.
One of the things I really appreciate about Scott is he looks for opportunities to help other people. He doesn't wait for those opportunities to come to him.
He would really give the shirt off his back to anyone. He's just that giving of a person.
He's a man who lives what he believes and integrates his faith and his family and his financial expertise all in one package.
He is a faith-based and a family man. You can see that he goes above and beyond in his role as a father to his 3 girls.
You experience who someone is a lot through how their children behave and interact with you, and he's got the most well-behaved, thoughtful, and loving kids that I think I've ever met.
He absolutely loves his wife and his girls, and you can see that every day.
I've seen him go through difficult times with his family and with the organization. I was here when we had to make some tough decisions about how to manage the organization through an economic downturn. I've seen him in good times and bad, and I have so much admiration for him. Now I'm gonna cry.
Yo-Yo Scotty Rapp. I just want to congratulate you on 20 years, and we are so thankful that you became our leader and you are taking us above and beyond anything we could have ever expected. I would say here's looking to another 20 more, but you might be here. I won't. Love you. Bye.
Best boss ever. You claim that title, and I am happy to proclaim that to anybody I talk to. Thank you for 20 great years of this credit union and for allowing me to be part of 14 of them. I own 75% of the time that you're here. Way to go, dude. Love ya.
Hey Scott, I just want to say thanks so much for everything you've done for me, bringing me into this great organization, and I want to tell you congratulations on 20 years.
Happy anniversary, Scott. Thank you for all that you do for the credit union.
Congratulations, Scott, on 20 years with South Carolina Federal Credit Union. I know it's been a dream of yours to be part of this organization. You've done a marvelous job. I'm so happy to be part of your team, and your star is shining so bright.
Happy 20th, Scott, and I truly appreciate you embracing diversity in its true form.
Scott, congratulations on 20 years. I hope you really take some time to celebrate. It's really unique, the number of people that you've been able to have an impact on. I appreciate everything that you've done for me and everything that you do for all of us.
Congratulations on 20 years. I know there was a long stint of time where we both didn't think you would make it. So it's great to see you here, and I hope you don't have to work another 20 years, but if you do, I'll be right here alongside with you for 13 of them. So thanks again for being a boss and a great friend.
Congratulations, Scott, on 20 years with South Carolina Federal. I can't wait to see your success in the next few years. You're going to do great. You're an awesome leader and an amazing man. Thank you.
Hey Scott, just want to wish you a very happy 20th anniversary. Who would have thought when you got here all those years ago that you'd still be here 20 years later and be at the top working with the board of directors. So proud of you, so happy for you, and wishing you 20 years more, maybe? Congratulations.
Scott, thanks for being a wonderful leader, an awesome boss, and even a better friend. We love you.